evening. As soon as anybody comes in, if they come in. Let's see here. Good evening. So, a little last minute choice to do this, but why not? Give you an idea what at least this truck driver does. Why not? Give you an idea. Let me turn that down. So, Melanie, welcome. So, as a truck driver who basically lives in the truck, I carry a lot more than most people do. As far as personal life. And you can see I'm still organizing, so it's still a bit of a cluster here. Over here behind the microwave and the shelving I built and these baskets I put up. So it is a little more clustered now since I'm still moving back in the truck, still getting things moved around back into place. I got to get the laundry clean, get things just settled down. And then with work, interrupting that process and still having to take stuff out, put stuff back, basic just being like you would at home. So things like this, is a little bit unusual. This usually is a little bit more organized. So please pardon that mess. But we made a little stop today after we made our first delivery. We stopped by the Walmart in Ann Kinney, Iowa, on I-35, north of Des Moines. John Head, how you doing? So this is a little bit of what I would get during the week. Now, some of this stuff, of course, lasts for 2, 3, 4 months. Some stuff, it's eaten immediately. Some stuff is cleaning. Some stuff is office stuff, blah, blah, blah. Angie, how you doing? So I spent a total $142.23, 6% tax, $3.56, so $145.79 in total. 45 individual items. Now, that's a little bit on the high side of what I normally would do. Typically, my food for 2 weeks is $60 maximum, typically for 2 weeks. But I got a few things that I normally don't get, and I got some office stuff. So, it is not typical to spend that much at once. Turn the comments back on. Cindy, how you doing? So let's do just a quick rundown of what that bought me here in Iowa today. Some of the stuff, like I said, will last a little bit longer. Some stuff is used immediately. Some stuff is office, blah, blah, blah. So we got some Rain-X washer fluid, which I buy the Rain-X. It gives me more bang for my buck. Because it puts that water beading up on the windshield, on the windows. So it's cheaper to buy it at the Walmart at $2.90 than getting the regular Do Nothing Blue Juice from the truck stop, which is usually $3.50. I got 2 gallons of water for ramen, soup, drinking, whatnot. And the way I typically wash my dishes with the Lysol, Clorox, generic wipes from Walmart. So this is 3 containers of 80 wipes. So we got that. That's going to last 2 weeks, maybe 3. So we got some cleaning solution, some Odoban for air freshening, eliminating odors, and also general cleaning. We got that. We got another cylinder of propane for the stove. We got some tissues. Just need some of those every once in a while. We got a pack. How many packs is in here? This is 24 AA batteries for my beacons, my flashing lights that I attach magnetically to my load or my trailer. That's work. Throw that up there. Also, a big pack, 1 ream. Yes, 500 sheets. 1 ream of printer paper. Because I have permits and documents, I always have to print out. That's work related, so I'm going to throw that up there. We got ourselves some Arm & Hammer OxiClean 5-in-1 power pack. Laundry detergent. Pods right there. So when we go to do the laundry, we always have actual soap to use it with. Let's see here. I put this over here where I can see it. Steve Hoggett, how you doing? So now basically everything else is ingredients, drinks, food, whatnot, except for this. Picked up some apple cider vinegar tablets. I do have regular jar of liquid, apple cider vinegar, but sometimes that's too harsh to take. So this is a good, not the best way to take it, but it does help. So that's part of our vitamins and minerals. All right, so, and all the rest is food. So we got another can of Hormel chunky beef chili with beans. That's going to be for a plate of chili dogs. We got some more of the Jim Beam Smoky Barrel Barbecue Sauce. If you saw where I cooked with it, put this into some baked beans. This is fantastic. This is my new favorite barbecue sauce. So, Jim Beam Smoky Barrel. Not too bad. I mean, it's not overly spicy. It's not overly sweet. It's kind of just got a good, it gets you enough, in the back of the throat, makes you understand that you're eating something barbecue. Really good. Now, normally I was a Jack Daniels. I ate the Jack Daniels number 7, but this for me is actually better. So, in a little dab of this into some baked beans, a small can of Bush's baked beans, that's fantastic. On chicken, definitely. So we got some hot dog buns for the chili dogs and hot dogs, and we got it in here somewhere. Yeah, we got an 8-pack of the Nathan's. Bun length, skinless hot dogs, all beef. So we're ready for hot dogs, chili dogs, whatnot. We got ourselves what is this? How many ounces is this? This is 17 ounces of evaporated milk. Normally I buy the little can, but this has a screw top. You can close it up again. So this will sit in the refrigerator when it's opened. Because I use evaporated milk for macaroni and cheese, for sauces, for cream of wheat, oatmeal, and for when I make a dough of some kind that needs milk, I use evaporated milk. I like the way it comes out. Now let's do this back here. So we got some Krusteaz buttermilk pancake mix. So 6 to 7 4-inch pancakes, which I make a little bit larger. 1 cup of mix, 2/3 cups of water. Heat up your pan, whisk it together, put them in there, cook them. I like Krusteaz. Does a pretty good job. I like their muffins and recipe mixes as well. We got another jar of one of my favorite ladies in the world, Mrs. Butterworth. I love you, baby. She's always sweet to me. Ha ha ha. Mrs. Butterworth, my favorite non-natural, non-organic syrup. I like Mrs. Butterworth. We got a bottle of, one and a quarter quart of soy sauce. If you know me, this is like, it's kind of hard to say which I like better. Mrs. Butterworth is a very good woman to me. I love her. But Kikkoman soy sauce, kind of in my veins. So I picked up 2 of these Clear American sparkling waters. Not bad for kind of like the Walmart. It's kind of like a Walmart brand, I think. This is Wild Cherry. No sugar, no calories, no caffeine, no sodium, which I don't care about the sodium. That doesn't affect me. This is a quart and 1.8 fluid ounces. 33.8 fluid ounces. Why they went with that size, I don't know. It's odd. But carbonated water, natural flavor, citric acid, malic acid, potassium benzoate, which is a preservative, aspartame, which is the sugar substitute, potassium carbonate, and isoflame, potassium. So, not exactly the healthiest, but in the tiny doses that you get from it, it actually tastes pretty good. I tried it like 3 years ago. I like it. I mean, it's good. It's simple. It's not sugary. It's pretty good. So I got 2 of those. Then I get the Powerade Zero, no sugar, same thing. Not as sweet as the regular Powerade. I get a chalky kind of feeling from Gatorade, so I don't like the Gatorade. Powerade's a little bit better. Not so sweet, but just a nice, even flavor. And of course, we got ourselves a dozen eggs. Yes, we took it out. We'll see if anybody would cringe. I ain't cooking anything yet. I can't be making you hungry if I'm not cooking anything. So I got myself another tube of the Amore tomato paste. Now, when you're eating just one dish of something, this is really good. It's nicely concentrate in the toothpaste tube like that. Really, real quick and easy. Really good stuff. So, of course, I mentioned my dozen eggs. I got a hard plastic case for them so they don't get crushed and damaged in the refrigerator. Good for a regular refrigerator as well, but because I'm bouncing down the road, I got to cram things in the refrigerator a lot. That's one of those tools, one of those kitchen gadgets that really keeps my eggs from being broken. So, that hard, thick plastic really was worth it to me. So I got 2 bulbs of garlic. I got 2 yellow, nice, larger than a tennis ball, smaller than a softball, yellow onions. I got the Boboli mini original crust for a pizza. I'm going to make a little pizza for dinner tonight. Put it in my convection oven. I got celery, onion, carrot, what they call a mirepoix, a French term for celery, onion, carrot. So that'll be used in a soup, in a sauce, in a meal. I got an Italian loaf there, a little bit of bread. So, a little bit of, make a little sandwich with some chicken or just eat that with some spaghetti, whatnot, or with the Swedish meatballs that I'll be making this weekend. We got a little bit of sour cream. My absolute favorite breakfast sausage. We got the Tennessee Pride, Jimmy Dean, and all the other ones, Gwaltney's and whatever. This is my favorite one. We got a little bit of thick cut bacon, just plain old hickory smoke. We got 4 or 5 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Let's get a towel here, because that's dripping a little bit of water. I'm going to set that right there. We got a pound, I believe it's a full pound. No, 24 ounces of fresh ground pork. That's going to go into our meatballs, and I have a little left over for something else. We have 12 ounces of lima beans, so 3 servings for me. I mean, I could actually probably make this 2 servings. I like lima beans that much. But some lima beans. We got some snow peas with a little bit of rice in my ramen, just as a snack. Okay, what is this? 8 ounces of snow peas. We got some green onion for ramen and other dishes. I'm going to use a little bit of this on my pizza tonight. We may do both of those crusts. Now we got a pound of 80/20 ground beef. That's going to be for the Swedish meatballs. And we got a pound of 73/27 ground beef. This is going to use to make tacos, burritos, something of that, and something where I want a lot more fat. And we got ourselves a grass-fed ribeye steak. A little on the pricey side. I mean, this was, how much is this? This is 0.6 pounds. So what is that? A pound is 16 ounces. So about 7/16 of a pound. If you change that to a fraction, so $8.16. It's grass fed, so it's a little bit healthier. But this will be one good meal. I'm going to soak this, marinate it for about 2 days, 3 days or more in a bit of soy sauce and black pepper and garlic. So that'd be fantastic. So that's what I bought with that. Like I said, that was $145.79 after taxes. Like I said, we got propane, we got some supplements for our health. We got paper and batteries and detergent and cleaners and water. So nothing that's too radical. I mean, I'm not going out and buying, super high-end stuff, but it does add up quickly. Now, the real challenge is getting all this stuff actually put away. Now, all the cold stuff and the frozen stuff, I got to kind of tuck in and turn things and flip things and squeeze them on in there. So, like I said, we have some pasta sauce in the cabinet, red pepper flakes. We have mozzarella. We have onion. We have green onion. We have a little bit of hamburger. We have. We're going to go in here and see if we can find. I think they might have a little bit of pepperoni in here. We have some Italian seasoning. We have Parmesan cheese. We have mozzarella. So we're going to make a cup. Now this is about 8 inches across. Well, probably a little bit. Probably more like 9 inches across. Let's see here. This lid is an 8-inch lid. Yeah, it's about 8 inches across. So we're going to make 2 of these. We'll just do them one at a time in the convection oven. Get that nice melt on it. And then we'll be able to settle down for the night. So we just got to find a place to do it. So here we go. Here's one of my tomato and basil pasta sauce. We're going to heat this in a pan. We're going to add some red pepper flakes, a little bit of garlic. We're going to turn that pasta sauce into a pizza sauce. Some fresh garlic on the dough, a touch of olive oil. Like I said, the green onion, a little bit of hamburger, maybe a little bit of a pepperoni if we can find some in here, and mozzarella. So a nice little pizza made fresh for the most part. I mean, I didn't make all the ingredients, I didn't make the dough, but I don't have 5 hours to make my own dough, which is what my dough takes. So we'll make do. But it'll be hot, and it'll be somewhat less expensive than what I can order from Domino's or here at the truck stop, which is going to be garbage. What they make in here, really not that great. Even if I wanted to, I can make like the French bread pizza style with this bread here. But that's basically what we brought in from Walmart. Let me put that out the way there. And a bonus, we got lots of trash bags that came with it. So it's a win-win. So a little bit of cleaning in the truck, pick a few things up, organize this stuff here, get it in the refrigerator or put into the cabinet or where I can't see it on a regular basis, so it's not just everywhere. But other than that, that's a typical sort of grocery haul for me in a truck, in a Peterbilt. When I make the pizza, I will be posting it to the Unapologetic Semi Kitchen, like it says on the thing there. That's the Facebook group. If you are part of it, please come join me. I would like to have you and see what you guys are cooking, what you guys put into a truck or what you bring into your kitchen at home. I like it because I get the ideas of other things to cook that because we all get in the rut. Oh, I'm going to have this, and this. I mean, I can eat a ramen every single day. Literally. I can eat a ramen every single day and be happy with it for the most part. But always trying something new. So tomorrow, like I said, we're making our delivery in Caledonia, Minnesota. We are going to then go down to Dubuque, Iowa, pick up a bulldozer blade. We're going to pick up a bulldozer that already has a smaller one. So we got a John Deere 850K bulldozer blade. That's one. We have a John Deere 450K bulldozer. So the tracks, the cab, the seat, the blade, the engine, all that. We're taking that. And we have a 325G skid loader, little miniature Bobcat guy, sits in a little cage, drives it, not too much bigger than a riding lawnmower. We're taking those three things from Dubuque, Iowa, the John Deere factory there, down to Texas. We're going to stop in McKinney, Irving, and Hewitt, Texas to make those three deliveries. So we would pick up tomorrow there in Dubuque. We'll be driving a little bit. We're going to try to get back down to Iowa 80. We can stop there again. We'll have a good parking spot. All day Saturday, we're going to drive. At least half a Sunday, we'll be driving to get down near McKinney. There's several truck stops north of Dallas, Fort Worth. McKinney is the first stop. That's north of Dallas, Fort Worth. Irving, my second stop, which is about 43 miles away. That's right in between Dallas and Fort Worth, right in the middle. And then we're headed down towards Waco. a little bit south of that to McKinney. We'll make our last delivery there. Then we'll probably come back up a little bit to the Pilot Flying J in Robinson, which is on the south side of Waco. So that's the itinerary, the plan. So Monday, we'll have all three of those delivered. The bad weather in Texas should have melted all off and back to normal for Texas. So we should have a good day, full day Saturday drive, like maybe half a day or so. Sunday, we'll have a good long time to get things set up for Sunday dinner, which will be the Swedish meatballs. We're going to do that live on camera like we did the last time. But we have a slightly different recipe, I think, which we're going to try, and we'll go from there. But other than that, that's a grocery haul and me blathering on. So until tomorrow, a little bit of driving, a little bit of unloading, maybe a little bit of loading, and we will see what kind of connection we have for the internet, and we will go from there. So until then, thank you all very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. A typical look at what a obsessive cook truck driver will have. Most truck drivers will not have that, so there you go. So until then, we will see you later. God bless, and have a good night.